Hi friends, today we're going to be introducing Mulebuy. As we know, PandaBuy is kind of fucked. We've heard news of them coming back, but it's been like 2.5 months, maybe a bit more, and we've really seen no progress. I've constantly emailed them, I've shipped out items, but there's just not a lot of response from the PandaBuy team, so it's about time to move on, and now we're introducing Mulebuy. So the first thing you want to do is you want to sign up. I'll leave my sign up link in the description below. If you use it, you'll get all these coupons. Just keep in mind, these are threshold coupons, so you need to reach like a minimum amount to use the coupons. As you can see here, to use the $22 coupon, your shipping must be at least $148. As you can see here, there's also a thing that says please enter redeem code right here. If you just put in here code SMILES and press exchange, press I agree and redeem, then you'll be able to redeem coupon. These are a lot better because you can get 10% off your shipping, 15% off your shipping, or $15 off your shipping. And these coupons are no threshold, so if your shipping's $15, then you can use this coupon and just ship it out for free. Anyways, now on to ordering items. Mulebuy works the exact same way as PandaBuy and every other rep agent. You just put in the link, they buy it for you, store it in their warehouse, and then from the warehouse, they ship it to your house. So the first thing you want to do is to find items. There's a couple ways you can go about this. For starters, I made a Mulebuy spreadsheet. I'll link that down in the description below. I have a decent amount of finds. I got a bunch of Rick Owens, Balenciaga. I got some Nike down here as well. There's hundreds of finds on the spreadsheet, so go check that one out. If you can't find what you want in your spreadsheets, then I'd suggest you go over to r/fashion. As you can see, people just post their hauls and stuff. On this subreddit, users who post are required to post the original link of the item in the description. So if you see something you like in a post, then just scroll down to the description. From here, you just want to copy the item link, head back to Mulebuy, and paste it in. So let's say I want to buy this tracksuit. All you want to do is click your size, your color variation, press check agree, and then add it to your cart. Then all you have to do is repeat this process for all the items that you want. Once you're ready to check out, you're going to go to your cart, go down here, press select all the items that you want to check out, and then press submit order. No prompt, confirm, put in your destination country, press I have read and agreed, and then proceed to checkout. From here, it's pretty simple. You can either pay with your balance or you can pay with debit credit, Skrill, or Google Pay. Me personally, I just prefer to pay with my debit and credit card, so you're just going to press continue to payment and pay for your items. Once you've paid for all your items, they'll pop up in the orders tab of Mulebuy. As you can see, I decided to buy a couple more items, and here we have our entire haul right here. Now, I've purchased these items, but now I have to wait for them to be delivered to my warehouse. This process takes around a week or so I'll see you guys in a week, and I'll let you guys know how long processing took. Okay, now all of my items are in my warehouse, so I'm ready to ship out. It took around a week for items to get stored and for QCs to be taken. Here's some examples of QC pictures. These are just Florian long sleeves. Here's another example with another t-shirt. Again, they just take a picture of the front of the t-shirt, back of the t-shirt, and then they take a picture of the tag as well. Another cool thing about Mulebuy is they have free shipping insurance. So if your package gets seized or lost or whatever, you get all your money back for the shipping and the items. Anyways, to ship out these items, you're just going to go ahead to the bottom, click select all, and then press submit. Okay, so here's the shipping submission page. Here you're going to put in your address. I just filled in my address, so now I'm going to move down to all of these. So here we have some value added services. These are mainly for shoes. If you don't want your shoes to be completely destroyed during transit, you can add folding shoe boxes or shoe trees. Me personally, I don't think they're really necessary, so I would just not get them. There's also the remove packaging option right here, which just removes the packaging. So for example, for t-shirts, it removes the bag, and then for shoes, it'll just get rid of the box. Removing packaging for shoes will reduce your shipping by a pretty significant amount just because it gets rid of volumetric weight. But if you like the shoe boxes, just keep them, you know? Just me personally, I'm not going to remove any of my packaging, so I'm going to scroll down and go to packing details. Here we got corner guard, which is just corner protection. Definitely recommend getting this one. It'll keep your box in shape during transit. If you don't get this, your box is going to get moved around during transit. The corners might get crushed, which then might destroy your items. So for an additional $1.50, I definitely recommend corner protection. Vacuuming and stretch membrane, I don't really think is necessary. It kind of makes your package look like a bomb, so I just don't get it. And then carton reinforcement, again, I just don't really get this. I think corner protection is enough, to be honest, so just click this one and you're good. So here we have our shipping methods. I'm shipping to Canada, so I like to use one of the CA airlines. I don't like touching any of these other lines, but that's only for Canada. If you're shipping to the US, EMS is a very popular line and it's always really good. Overall though, I'd recommend just doing your own research when it comes to shipping lines to your country. But me personally, I like Canada Airlines, so I'm just going to go ahead and select it. So now we're checking out. Cool thing about Mulebuy is you don't have to declare at all. They kind of just do it for you, which saves you a headache if you don't like declaring. So I selected everything that I needed to in my shipping line, so all I have to do now is go to the bottom and press Submit Parcel. This little page will pop up, all you gotta do is click It's Correct and confirm and submit. Now you need to pay for your shipping the exact same way that you did with your items, so you can either top up your balance or just pay with your debit/credit card. Now is also the time where you can put in your coupon code. If you use code SMILES, you can get, again, 15% off shipping coupon, $15 off shipping coupon, and a 10% off shipping coupon. In this case, I'll be using my $14.87 off shipping coupon because that makes the most sense. So I'm going to click it, press confirm, apply coupon, and there we go. It makes our shipping $15 cheaper, which is very useful. So if you want to use those codes, all you have to do is go to your wallet and enter code SMILES to get the 3 shipping coupons. Now we just pay. So that is how to use Mulebuy. It's pretty straightforward. It's the same thing as PandaBuy and every other agent, but out of all the new agents that I've used, Mulebuy has been the best. So if you want to sign up, there will be a link in the description. Again, I'll also leave my spreadsheet linked in the description, and if you have any questions, I'll leave my Discord down in the description as well. Once my haul arrives, I'll make sure to upload a little review video, so make sure to subscribe for that. But besides that, if this video helped you, please like the video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.